Kumu, BBC News.
Truly inspiring story there. To talk more about the game of chess is Githinji Hinga, who joins us in studio. Githinji Hinga, rather, an expert chess player who's participated in tournaments in India, Turkey and Mozambique. Also the CEO of Mini Chess Kenya Limited and a chess trainer. Thank you for your time, for joining us on the program and for lending us your chessboard.
You're most welcome.
Let me make my first move before I ask you a bit about chess for therapeutic relief. Is that something common?
Chess in its very nature, it brings joy. So when you're participating, when you're playing in chess, it does have the therapeutic aspect to it. So you'll find kids in slums, in like the story you've just mentioned, it does give them joy. It's an escape, it's a vent. So indeed, chess is a therapeutic sport.
I hope you give me joy with your next move.
So.
Because people are making New Year's resolutions. Why should they pick chess as a game they'd like to pick up in the new year?
Very many reasons, including chess helps to keep the brain active. It has got big brain benefits. And let's say for your kids, it's important for them to learn it because it has a lot of life lessons, how to face adversity and get out to have resilience. It also helps them in their schoolwork. Chess around the world is used as a tool for education to teach strategy and other business benefits. So I would very much like people to teach their kids, to teach themselves, and even for the older ones, like the grandparents, it's good to teach them so that they can play and have their brains active throughout, so that it can keep away dementia and other debilitating.
I mean, as you were speaking, I was listening to you as I was strategizing on my next move, so let me make that.
Yes.
As I then want to hear from you, what sort of patterns are you seeing in terms of the growth of the sport in Kenya, across East Africa?
Well, the game is growing exponentially. It started, let's say 10 years ago, the landscape was not so developed, but right now the game is being embraced, especially by schools. The next step is for support by the governments, the county, the other players, because this is a sport that actually will make a difference to the country because the kids will be sharper and it has a tendency of shifting the needle towards the STEM side. And you know, in the future, it's fast changing, so you'll never know what jobs there shall be in the future. But if you inculcate skills for critical thinking,
yes,
then indeed you'll move forward.
Very briefly, if you can, it's known as a game that's complex, cerebral in nature, requires great intelligence to prosper in it. How do you popularize this game?
Just to get the chess sets out and to have the knowledge. Chess at first glance looks like a very difficult game, but it is quite the contrary. It's a simple game to learn the rules. To master it is a different case where you'll need hours and thousands of hours of study, but nonetheless, it is inexpensive, so it's easy to roll out and it's easy to be supported.
It's easy. Okay, give me one tip, as I think I've gotten your pawn. Have I done?
Yes, you've gotten my pawn.
Live on the BBC, who would have known? One tip for me.
So watch out for your opponent's moves. So as you capture my pawn,
I see what you're going to do next.
I can see what I'm going to do next. So as you make your moves, you also have to look at your opponent's possibilities and threats, which is also a life lesson.
Oh my.
So I'll say thank you very much for your knight for a pawn. Good bargain for me.
No joy for me, but Githinji Hinga, thank you so much for your time. We're going to keep playing
Thank you.
A bit later on.